Journey to ancient Egypt. The Nile River was like a lifeline for the ancient Egyptians. It provided water, food, and transportation. Egyptians built their homes and farms along the riverbanks, where the soil was rich for farming. Pharaoh's Egypt was ruled by powerful leaders called pharaohs. They were like kings and queens. Pharaohs belonged to different dynasties, which were like royal families that ruled one after the other. One of the most famous things about ancient Egypt is the pyramids. These were huge structures built as tombs for pharaohs. The Great Pyramid of Giza is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Egyptians had a special way of writing called hieroglyphs. These were pictures that stood for words and ideas. They wrote on a material called papyrus, which was made from reeds growing along the Nile. Gods and goddesses. Egyptians believed in many gods and goddesses. For example, Ra was the sun god, and Isis was the goddess of magic and motherhood. These gods had both human and animal traits. Egyptians believed in life after death. They thought that when they died, their souls would journey to the afterlife. To prepare for the afterlife, they mummified their bodies and placed valuable items. Everyday life. Ancient Egyptians were skilled farmers, builders, and craftsmen. They made pottery, jewelry, and clothing. They enjoyed games like Senet and loved storytelling and music. Clothing was made from linen, a light and comfortable fabric. Both men and women wore simple tunics. Makeup was important. Both men and women used kohl to line their eyes, and they often wore wigs too. Food. Egyptians enjoyed a varied diet that included bread, vegetables, fruits, fish, and sometimes meat. They used flatbread and a type of porridge as staples and enjoyed honey, dates, and even beer. Egyptians were skilled farmers, using the fertile Nile soil to grow crops. They also worked as craftsmen, making jewelry, pottery, and tools. Trading was vital. Egypt had resources like gold, spices. Religion and rituals. Religion was a central aspect of life. Egyptians believed in many gods and performed rituals to please them. Temples were places of worship, and priests played important roles. After thousands of years, the great civilization of ancient Egypt began to decline due to various reasons, including invasions and changes in leadership. However, their legacy lives on in the form of